A word to the wise, ignominious, to be marked as discreditable, despicable, or contemptible.
That word could be used to describe this disaster or another one in Galveston's history, as Ike is neither the first nor the worst storm to strike the Texan island. John Zarella takes us back in time to a force that claimed 8,000 lives.
When the sun came up on September 9th, 1900, those who survived looked out over a landscape of unimaginable devastation and death. It was the day after a hurricane that still holds the ignominious title, deadliest natural disaster in U.S. history.
People in Galveston knew that there was a storm in the Gulf of Mexico. It was reported in the Galveston County Daily News, but they didn't know where the storm would make landfall.
And most didn't take it seriously. Historians say what led to the Galveston disaster, as much as any other factor, was an attitude.
That's one reason that so many people lost their lives in the hurricane: complacency.
The hurricane unleashed on Galveston 150-mile-per-hour winds, a torrent of rain, and a nearly 16-foot wall of water that inundated much of the island. There was no way to escape. Entire sections of the city were leveled. Entire families were washed away. Maybelle Doolin's father and his 3 stepbrothers spent hours in a rowboat pulling people from the debris-filled water. They are credited with saving 200 lives. In Galveston that day, people survived simply by accident. Driven not to repeat history, Galvestonians built a 3-mile-long, 17-foot-high seawall. The hope, a hurricane will never again swallow up the city. John Zarella, CNN, Galveston, Texas.
Back in 1900, fuel costs probably weren't a major concern around a major hurricane.